I'm Wendy, and I am 59 years old and I live in Bangkok. I left Los Angeles, I packed my stuff, I put it in storage, and I got on a plane and I moved to Bangkok. I didn't want to live in the United States anymore. I wanted to live somewhere less expensive. I wanted to take advantage of being in Asia and traveling a lot more to Asian countries and spend maybe the third act of my life in a different part of the world. So I'm going to show you on this channel exactly why I left the United States, how I live in Bangkok, how I afford to live here, what everything costs, how to get here legally, how to stay here in the country, and what life is like actually every single day, actually living in Bangkok. And then you can decide for yourself whether you want to make a bold move like that and come all the way across the world and start your life over again. I can tell you, I'm really glad that I did, and I can't wait to share everything with you in this channel. Let's get started. So I am 59 years old. I am in the top of my condo where I live in Bangkok. And now I saw all those videos online with people sharing their condos in Bangkok for $800, $700, $400. And I was like, what? People can live there for that price? Mine cost $900. And I'll tell you, it is an amazing location in Sukhumvit, Ekamai, which is right off the BTS. So it's easy to get around. I do not have a car. I do not need a car. I do not want a car living here. And can I tell you, shit, what? I'm going to be new to this, so bear with me as we grow together. I make all kinds of taping mistakes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I'm sitting on the floor in our yoga room on the 32nd floor, up above all of Bangkok. And oh my God, what a glorious place I live. So Sukhumvit, Ekamai is one of the main stops off the BTS in the Sukhumvit area. And I chose that area because it is central to all the malls, all the fine dining, and all the upscale neighborhoods and things that would make my transition into Bangkok a lot easier. And same for you, if you were coming here and you're from a Western culture, and I'm from Los Angeles, I didn't want to go live in a small town off the beaten track without any of my normal things I'm used to and without all my conveniences. That's not for me. I want to live where I can get to a really nice grocery store. I want to go have a really nice dinner. And then I want to wander down some streets and see what the local culture's like and have a $1.50 ramen noodle bowl. I don't want to be uncomfortable, and I don't want to not have my amenities. Okay, so that's important to me. I'm from Orange County the last 5 years, and so we're used to the high end of stuff. High end. I just wanted to get somewhere where it wasn't costing so much money to live. I was paying $2,700 a month for my rent, $873 a month for my car, my Mercedes, which I really loved. And then, electricity, insurance, groceries, gas, everything was so expensive. It cost me like $4,000 baseline just to survive. I tried to find a place that was less expensive and to still live by myself because I don't want to live with roommates. Some of the financial gurus, they're like, lower your baseline. Get your expenses, your regular monthly expenses, as low as you can. So when I came to Bangkok, $900 a month for my condo, $125 for my storage, where I've got a little bit of stuff in it. My electrical bill is like $20 a month. I don't have a car. I don't have gas bills and expenses. My overhead is less than $1,600 a month. That's a huge savings from $4,000. And when you have that kind of savings, you can save money. It's very hard to save money when all your money is being used just to stay afloat. And that's not how I wanted to live my life. It's very stressful. And I make enough money to be able to save it if I lived in a place where the expenses were much lower. And I also didn't want to live in like Ohio. Listen, I want to have a big life. I want to have a big, exciting, beautiful life. No offense to people that live in Indiana or Ohio or in small towns, but I don't want to feel like I'm not going anywhere. I want to be able to travel and move around and explore new things and see new places and be around new cultures and see new people and flavors, and they have everything new and exciting. I don't want it to feel like my last 20 years, if I have that much, is just me living in some apartment in Indiana getting ready to die. That's just not for me, okay? I'm too young and I have too much I want to do and see. You might be able to relate. I don't know if you're thinking about leaving the United States, but I have been for a long time. So my husband and I split up 5 years ago. And when we split up, it was 2019. I went immediately to India, someplace I'd been dreaming of going for years and years and years and years. And he never was really okay with me going there by myself. And I really wanted to just go by myself and see what it was like to explore that country on my own. So when he and I decided we were splitting, I got on a plane and went to India. Oh, so glad that I did. And I also went to Japan and I went to Thailand for the very first time. And when I came to Thailand, I loved it. I was like, oh my God, I love the temples. I love the people. I love the smell of it, the Thai food. I love how, what's the word I'm looking for? How international the country is. There's people from all over the world here. So you're going to see people from China, Japan, Korea, Australia, Europe, England, America. Just, it's such an international community, Bangkok. And I wanted to live in an international community. I was at a temple here called Wat Arun. And I just felt like a spiritual home there. When I got back to the US, I had a beautiful picture of Wat Arun that I framed and put on my wall. And for years, I looked at it. I filled my condo back in Orange County with all the Buddha sculptures and the things I brought back from Thailand. And every day I thought about going back there, every day. Finally, last year, I decided, okay, we're going. We're going to take a big step. We're going to move. I don't know how, but I'm going to go live in Thailand, period. Let's go. So that's when the planning began. I started figuring out, okay, how am I going to live in Thailand? What do I need to do to live in Thailand? What kind of visa do I need? How long can I stay? Can I bring my dog? This was really the biggest probably fear for me. If I brought my dog, somehow I'd get separated from her. And she's like my whole life, as you'll see. It all worked out. She's fine. She's with me, so it will work out. You just have to follow all the paperwork and do exactly what they say. They need shots at a certain time. You have to fill out certain paperwork. Everything has to be done within a certain time, like 10 days with this, and you get 6 months for that. And it was kind of nerve-wracking because I was scared I'd miss a deadline, but it all worked out. I didn't miss any deadlines. Everything went smoothly, not an issue at all. And now my dog and I live in this beautiful pet-friendly building in Bangkok, and there's probably 20 dogs that live here. And every night at 5:30 at night, all the dog owners go downstairs and sit down out on the deck with our dogs, and we have this play date. It's like a dog happy hour. And it's such a sense of community, and it feels just so wonderful to be here. And I really love that I live in this community. When I first decided to come here, my friends and family really didn't want me to. Well, it's mostly my friends, okay? They did not want me to come and live so far away from them. And I could understand that. I have really, really, really good friends in the United States, in Los Angeles, in other states, and people I spend a lot of time with. So they were very, very upset, as I was. But I was also really excited about my new adventures. So I had something really exciting to look forward to, but it was very hard to leave them. One of my friends, Amy, and I, we do sleepovers every month, and she's one of those people that comes across in life you meet later on who becomes a really, really good friend. And, you made your really good friends when you were a kid, and then you meet someone in life who becomes a friend that's almost as close as that kind of friend. And it's like, yeah, it was really hard to know that we wouldn't be seeing each other for lunch, or we wouldn't be seeing each other for sleepovers, and we're hanging out watching TV all night and talking. But I'll tell you this, we are on the FaceTime at least once a week, talking for 2 hours, and I still feel my connection with her, and it's wonderful. She calls me or I call her, and it's fine. I still have a deep connection with all my friends. I'm talking to them on the phone. I see them on FaceTime. So thank God for this technology, because if this was like 20 years ago and we didn't have FaceTime and Zoom, I think it would be very hard. I think it would be very hard to pick up and leave the people you love. But we don't have to worry about that, do we? Because we have FaceTime and we have Zoom, and I can see their faces and they can see mine. So that works out great. I think as we go along in this channel, I'll show you around my life and what I do every day, what things cost, where I shop, where I go for entertainment, what's there to see, what it's really like on the streets, is it safe, how to get health care, all the things that you want to know if you're going to pick up and leave. What's Thailand like? Hot. it's hot. I'm sitting in this yoga room, and man, it's hot in here. I got to get them to put the air conditioning on if I'm going to come up here and do videos. Huh. Aircon? Up, 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 up. Is it? Ooh. สวัสดีค่ะ I could take my sleeves off, but then you see my arms flapping. So, you know, we don't want to do that. Anywho, in Thailand, if you're going to go into any temple, you have to have your shoulders covered. And honestly, if you are walking around in the sun, you don't want your shoulders exposed and all that sun on you all the time. Anyway, when I was first deciding where I was going to live, I looked at so many YouTube videos: Portugal, Spain, Albania, Philippines. Well, I looked at France, of course. I looked at London. I looked at Bali. I looked at so many places, but Thailand was always really big on my list. And I'd been here 3 times in the last 5 years. And each time I never wanted to go back. There's plenty of English spoken here, so you're not going to feel like you can't communicate. We have apps to translate everything. It's such a good time to pick up and move. It really is. And like I was hearing on another video the other day, you can always go back to where you came from. I can always go back to the United States, but I really don't want to at this moment. I'm enjoying being here. I've been discovering different islands. I've been taking day trips. Oh my God, I've seen so much since I've been here. I'm going to share all that with you guys. If you're thinking about moving to another country, I'm going to tell you what it's like to move to Thailand and what it's like to move to Bangkok specifically. The vibe of Bangkok, I like the energy. I like the river that runs through Bangkok. It is amazing. And there's so much to see and do there. I'll take you there with me and show you. I've been wanting to do this channel for a long time. I've just been kind of like, but I'm doing it anyway because I'm a bold, strong woman. You and I will talk again. I will see you soon. I'm going to show you how to live in Bangkok in a really frugal way and also how to enjoy some of the finer things and show you how much you get for your money here because it's mind-blowing. See you soon. Bye. A little bit frisky. Let me see you, baby. Hi.